Hey, what is up, everybody? Smashy here with another episode of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Last one was a very fun one. We got to play with the engineer, made a robot army, and conquered our enemies. It was a lot of fun to be able to do, so hopefully, we'll be able to do something just as fun for this run. So, jumping into it, we got a couple pieces of new gear that we can look at. We got our flathead screwdriver, so we'll go ahead and compare this one. So this one is going to give us 8.4 critical strike damage and then 7.9 armor. So pretty big armor increase, but it's also a pretty big level increase, to be honest. So just the fact that this one gives so much armor might just sway us in that direction. Let's go ahead and look at if we have anything else. So this one we got luck increased, but that's about it. And then we could switch the. Oh no, they're both electrical. So I actually think that I like. Oh, they're both electrical chips. I should have picked up on that. Okay, yeah. So I think I like the epic version better, just because it does Bosco does pick up the XP. So I'm okay skipping out on that luck. This one, oh, this one's pretty cool. Um, So this one has increase, or this is a weighted thumbnail versus the Nitra 8 uh, Blendera, Blender. So this one, it has 2.8 mining speed, which is 1.2 higher than the one we currently have equipped, and then it increases your potency by 2.1 and gets rid of weapon range at 2%. We are going to go ahead and switch that one out. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this new screwdriver too. So the two turrets for every 70 for 75 seconds after leaving the pod. That's not that great. So let's go ahead and sell all these. Not really attached to any of them. So okay, then we got a couple upgrades. We'll go row by row. So we can do armor, mining speed, or fire rate. I think we'll do. What's the best one? Probably armor. Next one, we have a potency increase. Well, actually, before we do that, because we only have so many credits, let's make sure that there's not something that we want a little bit more. So we could either do critical strike damage or critical strike chance. We could do more gold in the beginning, status effect or life regen, or artifact rerolls. We're going to start with life regen. It's just one of those things that just helps you over time. Let's see. Artifact rerolls. Yeah, we'll take that one. We'll do a increased critical strike chance. And then last but not least, we'll do the potency. Alright, so pretty easy standard upgrades there as we continue in our progression. We did unlock a whole new section. So all of these are level 2. We don't have to go back and do anything here, but definitely still want to try to keep things safe. Okay, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to complete some of the things if we don't go back and pretty much revive our dwarves. So, like this one, it's saying, like for the gunner, we have to upgrade the gunner. I guess we could do it later in the game when you get access to more weapons through different items. So that's definitely something. So this one, uh, looks like all of them kind of have like a stipulation down at the bottom. Like this one has reduced visibility. This one has red sugar heals for less. This one increased the amount of lava. Then spawn a few small cocoons across the map. Okay, so we pretty much we get to choose. Let's do yeah, let's do this one. So I'm pretty sure we can. We'll try to hit all three of our goals here. Complete the dive, collect 150 nitra, and upgrade the LMG gun platforms, those are the turrets, to level 18. So we were able to do that before, so let's do that. And probably, what's our rank at? Yeah. So then after that, we'll probably unlock the next rank here, but let's definitely jump in and focus. It's only hazard 2, so it's not the end of the world, but we still want to just try to do our best. We get an excellent door prize of having some nitra right off the bat, so pretty cool there. First level up, we got the choice between 30 max HP, 10% damage, or 25% reload speed, and we are just going to take that 10% damage. Just important to get that damage up right in the beginning. Make sure our guns have enough oomph to take out some of these little guys, because the little guys do add up. We'll try to navigate this. So this one we have a level up. It's going to be a 15% reload speed, 2% move speed, or a 10% fire rate for the LMG. I'm going to go ahead and take that 15% reload speed. I'm going to go ahead and put my lava shoes on because I'm going to be stepping in lava all day. We're going to go and try to explore the map, pick up some bolo caps as we go. We are going to stop to pick up some red sugar, though I do know that the amount that is healed, I think, is less in this one. Leveling up again, we have a 10% reload speed, 3% critical strike chance, or a 15% damage to our LMG, and that's the one we are going to take. We're just going to continue to try to increase our damage. Oops, I tried to make those things explode. I was not successful until I tried it again. Alright, so continue exploring here. We are 8 out of 12 on our bolo caps. We're not really leveling up super quick, but at a pretty steady rate. So this one's interesting. So last time we did the Warthog, it was not that good. I don't think the elemental turrets did much either, but let's go ahead and take the turrets here, just to keep the synergy going with the engineer, because it has more things in common with the turret. So look at this, we are almost completed with our secondary. Oh, we are completed with it. Cool. So that's a nice little gold bonus. All right. Go ahead and try to knock some of these guys down. Oh, it looks like our supply beacon entered in as well, so let's go ahead and get those. So this is a pretty cool one. So we got 25% damage increase. Oh, it's not on our turret, it's on our fire turret. Both are for our fire turret. Or 6 armor increase. We'll go ahead and we'll do the 25% damage on our fire turret, see if that works out for us. Not sure how that's going to go, but we'll at least give it a shot. I do know that for this next one, if it does offer me the opportunity to do the mining for the turrets, I'm probably not going to take it. I was really not impressed with it. I'm not even sure if I was impressed with the ones that like move around, but what can you do? Excellent. So we leveled up again. We got a 6% critical strike in chance, 5% critical strike damage, or a epic rarity, 35% damage to our turrets. We'll go ahead and take that 35% damage. We want that damage up. Right now it looks like they're shooting for about, it's hard to tell with all those numbers flying about, but I thought it was about 38. Ooh, look at that. So we took a bunch of health for some reason, but we got a rare equipment that we can take home with us. So we leveled up again. It's between 10% damage across all weapons, 10% stat affected damage, which only affects the fire turret, or 15 max HP. We're going to go ahead and take that damage increase. Alright. So we got another one. So we have 10% or 15% reload speed for our turrets, 10% mining speed, or a 10% reload speed for the fire turret. We're going to take the 15 reload speed for the turret here. We're going to go ahead and unlock the +1 turret and 10% damage. Let's see if that works out better for us than having the turrets follow us around. We still have to stop for them, so it's kind of didn't feel like it was still super effective. If we could just throw them out like as we were going, it would be more worth it, but this one just seemed like wasn't really worth it. With our level up, we got a 3% reload speed, 4% move speed, or a 5% critical damage. We're going to go ahead and take that 4% movement speed increase. We did get to the last boss here, and we are going to try to drop a supply pod on him. We were successful in doing that. Alright, interesting. So we got 3 artifacts to choose from. Now we could choose a red sugar cube. For those of you unfamiliar, that is the one that gives you 3 max HP every time you collect red sugar. So we got that one. We got the fire belt, which gives you 15% fire damage, and then has a nice little added effect that when you do get hit, you send out a big fire damage all around you. Or there's also a gold scanner, and you have a small chance to find gold when mining any kind of rock. I don't really know how this run is going to go, but I'm going to try and take that gold scanner. Oh, this is a tough one. So, we got an epic loot crate. Or epic. We got a legendary loot crate. So, we have 18% reload speed across all of our weapons, which is really good. 20% lifetime for our weapons, or just a straight up 50% damage increase to our LMG. I'm actually going to play the, I'm going to do the 20% lifetime. And the reason is because it's just, I know it's weird to say, but it's more rare because there's lots of ways to increase your damage outside of a legendary loot crate, whereas that one, just being able to take that lifetime thing will probably carry us for a while, because the longer the turrets stay out. And that's our goal too. Secretly, we had so much fun making a robot army last time that we really want to try it again. Okie dokie. So this one we got a bigger cogs with the fire turret. So we're gonna go ahead and take that one. That one's 15 damage towards that. We have 15 damage towards our regular turret, so we're gonna go ahead and take that. We just got 2 levels up real quick. So being able to get that, we at least got our secondary goal. I still feel like there's a lot of stuff on the table that we could have probably tried to explore more, but you know what, we are just playing it safe. I don't know if we're going to be able to get our 150 Nitra if we keep playing like that, but we'll do our best. So this is kind of an interesting one. So we have the choice in our roster between 25% reload speed for the fire turret, 15% damage for the normal turret, 15 damage for the fire turret, 10% mining speed, or 10% lifetime. So I'm going to go ahead and pin the lifetime one because I do think that's valuable. But for us, I do think that we are going to take the mining speed just to get that increase. And then we're going to take that 10% damage for the regular turret. The other ones, I'm not as worried about. They're okay. But I like being able to, I guess the 25% reload speed is pretty good for us. So we'll do that. If we're going to level up these two, might as well just do it. Just commit to it. Alright, so our goal, we really got to focus on getting all that, whatchamacallit, Nitra. 150 Nitra, I feel like that's going to be hard to get. Especially at this stage in the game where we're not really, you know, too dedicated to mining. Or, how would I describe it? Like, exploring the map. Like, we're still really slow. It's hard for us to get around. We gotta stop to let our turrets out. I guess you know what? There could be a million excuses of why it's hard to do what we're gonna do, but we're not gonna think about those excuses. We're just gonna stay positive. We're gonna focus on our goals, not worry about the hows. Alright, this one, pretty simple. So it's a 30 max HP increase, 3% critical strike chance, or a fire rate for the turret. So we'll go ahead and take that fire rate for the turret. I did not like my position there, so I backed out of it real quick. I was like, hey, this seems like a good... What the heck is hitting us? Oh my god, are we about to die? Yo, this dude needs to not be alive. Holy crap, that was terrifying. We did. We almost just died. I didn't see this little pink guy sneak in there. He just kept punching us and biting us, and there was nothing we could do. Alright, so I need to find some red sugar. Alright.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
This is actually kind of terrifying. Okay. That's it. That's all she wrote.